Share via email post to your profile report story. Present day. The police have been busy trying to locate the villain Himiko Toga with the help of Gran Torino. Captain Tsukauchi, a body had just been found in a storage room near Musadafu General Hospital, an officer declared. Is the cause of death determined? Tsukauchi asked. The results from the autopsy haven't come in yet, but based on the state of the body as well as the evidences found in the crime scene. Cause of death is most probably the deep laceration on his neck. Musadafu General Hospital. Gran Torino asked. Midoriya is confined there. Do you think it's somehow connected? Tsukauchi asked. Did you find any ID on the victim? Gran Torino asked the officer. As a matter of fact, we did. It turns out he's a resident at the hospital near the crime scene. Give me a copy of that ID, he ordered. Captain Tsukauchi called Toshinori and tell him to bring Aizawa with him and meet us at the hospital, he ordered. We might have a lead. Right away, Gran Torino, he obliged and dialed All Might's contact number. At the hospital. Good day, Mrs. Midoriya, Toshinori, Tsukauchi greeted. What is the emergency, Tsukauchi? Is everything all right? This is about the recent escape of Himiko Toga. Himiko Toga, who is that? Inko asked. She's a villain young Uraraka fought in war 2 months ago, All Might explained. Why did you tell us to meet you here? Aizawa asked. Earlier this day we received a report regarding a body found in a storage room near this hospital. The victim is a resident here, Tsukauchi explained, showing the police report to the two pros. Based on the evidences of knife wounds on the victim's body, it is likely that Toga was responsible for his death, Gran Torino added. How can you be sure? All Might asked. Mrs. Midoriya, do you know who this is? Tsukauchi showed a copy of the victim's ID. Inko was shocked. She talked to that person 2 days ago. He was the doctor who did my son's checkup. What did that doctor do, Mrs. Midoriya? Tsukauchi asked. We actually talked for quite long while he was drawing Izuku's blood for the test, she explained. What test? Gran Torino asked. A blood test, although I haven't received an update on any results, she realized. Inko's story confirmed everyone's suspicion. Excuse me, sir. May I ask, what does this have to do with me and my son? Aizawa explained the situation. Mrs. Midoriya, Himiko Toga is a villain who was obsessed with both your son and Uraraka. I apologize for the directness, but they may be suggesting that the villain stepped foot in this room disguised as her victim and took some of Izuku's blood, he added. But why would she spare young Midoriya and Inko? Why did she just take his blood? All Might asked. That is what we are trying to know, Toshinori, the old hermit responded. Mrs. Midoriya, did she talk to you? Tsukauchi asked. Why, yes, she uttered, frightened of what happened. Can you explain in full detail what you talked about?
Go get the clipper so I can cut your.
Well, he asked if there
Hold
would
on.
be more visitors. I
Okay,
said
hold
there
on.
wouldn't be since Izuku's classmates are in vacation. She uttered. He asked where the vacation is and I said Nabu Island. Tsukauchi's speculations were spot on. Eraser, All Might, call your students, alert them about the situation, she's coming for them. The advisor of Class 2A reached to his phone to contact Iida. The class representative of the class is not responding, Aizawa declared. I'll try again. Uraraka's not answering either, Inko uttered. Tsukauchi, we need to contact the authorities on Nabu Island, Gran Torino suggested. The station is already attempting to contact the island as we speak, but also to no avail. Then we might need to go there ourselves, the old hero muttered. Agreed, I'll send a call for available heroes. In the meantime, Toshinori and Eraser, please continue to attempt in reaching the class, Tsukauchi recommended. But wouldn't the students be able to handle the villain? Inko asked. Mrs. Midoriya, if Himiko Toga got some of young Midoriya's blood, it is possible that she is already in Nabu Island as young Midoriya. All Might explained, and if we can't contact the island we can assume that they have no idea he is an imposter. I'll call Principal Nezu, he may need to hear about this, All Might suggested. Ochako, Inko thought, please be careful, for Izuku. Blank, underscore, blank,
I know, hold
underscore,
on.
blank. Author's note. I wanted to make this chapter as short as possible so it